Immortality is kind of a scary idea, and I know that a lot of people at least idealize it in some way because it's an interesting concept. Nobody wants to die and have their thoughts and ideals and values disappear forever. So in that regard, it's at least looked upon as, hey, isn't that cool? It's kind of scary though from my perspective because the thing that makes humans special is our ability to interact with others and have deep connections with them. And if you're going to be outliving everybody surrounding you, you can't really do that. How can you really be friends with someone or lover with someone or have someone who's a mentor when you know that you're going to watch them all age and die, yet you're going to be fine, you're going to stay there? It's a very scary idea, that concept of being immortal in the world of mortals. And I don't know how I deal with that if... It's just a very interesting idea because somebody asked me what I'd be willing to do for immortality, and I don't even know if I would take it if you gave it to me for free. There's another idea that this person mentioned. I forget what they called it, but this was a separate person. This was my friend, but they said I forget what they called it, but it basically means you don't age. You can still die, like you can have a heart attack and die, or get hit by a bus, or you could be euthanized if you wanted to, but you just wouldn't age. In a way, I think that's better because, in my mind, I don't really care about immortality. The main problem for me is, not only is the amount of time we have so limited, but we don't know when it's going to end. You could die 10 years from now, or 50 years from now, or 70 years from now, or 10 minutes from now. You don't know how long. It doesn't really solve that problem, though, because something weird or sporadic could still happen, and you wouldn't be able to expect it. But still, you would have this problem of watching all your people around you die. I feel like you would sort of be outside of regular people and you wouldn't be able to forge connections like that, yet you'd still have the human desire to form relationships, so it'd be very difficult, and I don't know how I would deal with that. It's kind of a scary idea, and I know it's this romantic idea, like being immortal, having your stature exist throughout all time, but it's not something that I want. And even if doing it benefited other people, I don't think it's a sacrifice I'd be willing to make. But then does that mean that dying is good? Does that mean that fading off into non-existence, into the oblivion or whatever? Does that mean that that's a better alternative? I don't know. What if there was a way that you couldn't die randomly, but you could only die if you said, I want to do it now, so all the randomness was taken out. You had exactly as much time in life as you wanted and needed. It's a very unusual thought, though. Immortality. It's kind of scary, to be honest, too.